Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of colors by our very own JROTC Color Guard. Please continue standing for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lizzie Sevilla Costa, and it is my honor to welcome you to our graduation ceremony. Today is no ordinary day. Today is a day in which we are gathered to honor and celebrate Harding University High School's graduating class of 2022. As we enter the next stage of our lives, we must be prepared for tough times. There will be times when we question whether what we have done was worth it. In those moments, I want you to reflect on the past couple of years, and you'll realize that the person you are today would not be the same person in the upcoming years. There will be times when people doubt you, but like a great mind once said, you're busy doubting yourself while others are intimidated by your full potential. So be proud of where you come from and the obstacles that you have overcome. Take pride in who you are, and most importantly, make your potential your reality. I want to thank our parents, teachers, administration, counselors, and any loved one who may have guided us when we felt lost. Thank you for educating us, giving us words of encouragement and wisdom, and always supporting us during this journey of change. Buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Lizzie Sevilla Costa y es un honor para mí darle la bienvenida a nuestra ceremonia de graduación. Hoy no es un día cualquiera. Hoy es un día en el que nos reunimos para celebrar y honrar a la clase de graduados del 2022 de la Escuela Secundaria Harding University. Al entrar en la siguiente etapa de nuestras vidas, debemos estar preparados para enfrentar tiempos difíciles. Habrá momentos en los que nos cuestionemos si lo que hemos hecho valió la pena. En esos momentos, quiero que reflexiones sobre los últimos años y te darás cuenta de que la persona que eres hoy no será la misma persona en los próximos años. Habrá momentos en los que la gente dude de ti, pero como dijo una vez una gran mente, estás ocupado dudando de ti mismo mientras otros se sienten intimidados por todo tu potencial. Así que siéntete orgulloso de tu procedencia y de los obstáculos que has sobrepasado. Enorgullécete de quién eres y lo más importante, haz de tu potencial tu realidad. Quiero agradecer a nuestros padres, maestros, a la administración, consejeros y cualquier ser querido que nos haya guiado cuando nos sentimos perdidos. Gracias por educarnos, darnos palabras de aliento y sabiduría y siempre apoyarnos en este viaje de cambio. El día que hemos estado esperando por fin ha llegado. Clase 2022 lo logramos. The day we've been waiting for has finally come. Class of 2022, we made it.
We are grateful for the blessings of the past that have made today's graduation ceremony possible. We are thankful for the support of the parents, guardians, and mentors who gave our graduates the strength to recognize and utilize their talents. We appreciate the dedication of Harding University High School teachers and staff whose patience and devotion have allowed us to improve our scholars' skills. We cherish the relationships that we have given our graduates the emotional support needed to persevere. Because of all of this, our graduates have the strength and motivation to achieve their goals. May our graduates continue to be guided in a direction to use their gifts for the betterment of this world and its inhabitants. May victory and success be a guiding principle for the generations in the future. May goodness support our graduates in whichever path they take. Let this graduation be a day of celebration of our accomplishments. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Giancarlo Kao. Welcome faculty and staff of Harding University High School. On behalf of the 22 graduating class, we would like to say welcome and thank you for all your hard work, dedication, time, and knowledge you've shared with us. Your efforts have helped us reach this day. As a class, we will never be able to thank you enough for the last 4 years. We appreciate your investment in our success. Please stand and wait to be seated. Glenn Starnes, Principal of Harding University High School. Dr. Andrea Foggy, Assistant Principal. Deshae Everett, Assistant Principal. Dr. Robert Wingate, Assistant Principal. Caressa Johnson-Scott, Assistant Principal. Thank you. Please be seated. We would like to acknowledge and thank our visiting guests from the school, the district, and community for joining us on this special day. Honored guests, as you are recognized, please stand and wait to be seated. Lorena Ship, CMS Board of Education member. Hugh Hadabog, CMS Interim Superintendent. Dr. Condra Ratley, CMS Chief of Equity and School Performance. Aaron Yoplin, Northwest Learning Community Executive Director. On behalf of Harding University High School, Class of 2022, we are pleased that you are with us today. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to invite my senior class president, Trey Pickett Johnson, to the stadium.
It is my pleasure to welcome students, families, and faculty to the graduation day here at Harding University High School for the class of 2022. Every one of you has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. I stand here before you looking back on 4 years of legacy we have all made together. Together we've been through a great deal, and in the end, we still made it. Today is a step into the next chapter of our lives. As a student body, we've dealt with so much after coming out of a pandemic and then losing our beloved principal, Dr. Ward. It's been hard, but we stand here today as strong as ever and ready to embark on whatever journey the universe has planned for us. March 13th, 2020 was our last day in school before the global pandemic shut down. Just like that, we were all stuck in our houses. Most of us were confused, others felt lost, and the majority of us were just scared. But in the end, that had to happen to prepare us all to be where we are now. It was all orchestrated so carefully so that we could all just take time to exhale. My amazing colonel at Harding University High School said to me, "You are what the world is waiting for." Some of you may not realize it yet, but you truly are what the world is waiting for. It is up to us to be the catalyst of the new and upcoming world. It is our time to show the world what we bring to the table, no matter what that looks like. If I've taken anything from these last 4 years, it is to always be true to you. I remember prom night, a good friend of mine telling me, "Wow, Trey, you look so good tonight. Your outfit wasn't too much, but it's the way you wore it with confidence. It made it everything. It gave." I share this with you all to say, show up as yourself always and never let the fear of judgment and ridicule stop you from being who you want to be. There's multiple times where I had to remind myself that there's only one me and no one will ever be able to take that from me. The people, opportunity, and spaces that are meant for you will never pass you by if you show up as yourself. That being said, if you all remember anything from the words I've shared with you today, remember this: if you won't be you, nobody else will. If you won't be you, nobody else will, because you are who the world is waiting for. So as you take this next step into your journeys, do it exuding confidence, intent, and purpose. I believe in you all and want to congratulate you for making it to the finish line. Thank you.
Please join us in welcoming soloist and graduating senior Jadasia McCauley as she performs Rise Up. Jadiah McCauley as she performs Rise Up.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find a fighter, but I see you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And our rise up, our rise like the day, our rise up, our rise not afraid, our rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And our rise up, high like the waves, our rise up, in spite of the ache, our rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring us to its feet and move mountains. And
Please join me again in thanking Jadiya McCauley. It is my pleasure to introduce the Salutatorian of the graduating class of 2022, Felipe Garcia Cruz, who has a 4.4 weighted GPA and plans to attend North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University upon graduation. Felipe, our salutatorian.
Okay. Good afternoon, parents, friends, teachers, administrators, and the graduating class of 2022. This is Felipe Garcia Cruz, your salutatorian speaking. Okay. Buenas tardes a los padres, amigos, maestros, administradores y clase de graduados del 2022. Les habla Felipe García Cruz, el saludatorio de esta clase. At this very moment, we're all gathered today to celebrate the inflection of moving towards the end of our childhood and the beginning of our adult lives in this world. We as students may move ahead from this day, towards a path that will take us through so many new experiences, but we will never stop being students as long as we keep being curious about everything around us. As was said by the great educational reformer, John Dewey, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. We all should value our future paths as moments to further our knowledge and always keep learning. We shall never forget the many difficulties we faced in school due to the many issues that arose during our time. We had to deal with a pandemic that sent us home for a school year, to work alone, having to adjust to that change, along with the returning of the following new year, to new rules and more disorder due to the loss of Dr. Ward. We should all be proud to have persevered over these obstacles and kept our heads high to make sure that we would have a great final year of high school and finish stronger than when we started in 2018. That ability to stick together, even in the face of adversity and strife, shows us that we are ready to take the next steps forward to a future in life that is uncertain for many of us to follow. We should really look towards that uncertain future as a determined path to become a change for the world around us, to become better than it was when we were students the past 4 years. Time may become finite, our resources may start to change, and the playing field may start to get tough. But what we have gone through should be enough for us to know that we have the skills and abilities to help us in charting a path that we will clearly enjoy and become passionate about. This day will hopefully become the day we all look back on as the beginning of our change, with this moment becoming the point where we all answer to the calling our lives will take us to in the future. Again, I would like to thank parents for supporting their students, teachers for always looking out for all of us along our journey to this day, administrators for facilitating us through this journey, and to the students for working hard towards this great day, marking the end of our time in high school. I wish for everyone to prosper graciously in the future and feel passionate about their path moving forward. En este precioso momento, todos estamos reunidos hoy para celebrar la inflexión de avanzar hacia el final de nuestra infancia y al comienzo de nuestra vida adulta en este mundo. Nosotros como estudiantes podemos avanzar a partir de este día hacia un camino que nos llevará a través de tantas nuevas experiencias, pero nunca dejaremos de ser estudiantes mientras sigamos teniendo curiosidad por todo lo que nos rodea. Como dijo el gran reformador educativo John Dewey, la educación no es una preparación para la vida, la educación es la vida misma. Todos debemos valorar nuestros caminos futuros como momentos para profundizar nuestro conocimiento y seguir aprendiendo siempre. Nunca debemos olvidar las tantas dificultades que enfrentamos en la escuela, debido a tantos problemas que surgieron durante nuestro tiempo. Tuvimos que lidiar con una pandemia que nos envió a casa por un año escolar y a estudiar en línea, teniendo que adaptarnos a ese cambio, además de regresar al año siguiente a nuevas reglas y más desorden debido a la pérdida del Dr. Ward. Todos deberíamos estar orgullosos de haber perseverado sobre estos obstáculos y haber mantenido la cabeza en alto para asegurarnos de tener un excelente último año de escuela secundaria y terminar más fuertes de lo que comenzamos en el 2018. Esa capacidad de permanecer unidos, incluso frente a la adversidad y a los conflictos, nos muestra que estamos listos para dar los próximos pasos hacia un futuro y una vida que para muchos de nosotros es incierto seguir. Realmente deberíamos mirar hacia ese futuro incierto como un camino definido para convertirnos en un cambio para el mundo que nos rodea, para que sea mejor de lo que era cuando éramos estudiantes los últimos 4 años. El tiempo puede volverse finito, nuestros recursos pueden comenzar a cambiar y el campo de juego puede comenzar a ponerse difícil, pero lo que hemos atravesado debería ser suficiente para que sepamos que tenemos las habilidades y capacidades para ayudarnos a trazar un camino que disfrutaremos y nos apasionará. Con suerte, este día se convertirá en el día que todos recordemos como el comienzo de nuestro cambio, siendo este momento el punto donde todos responderemos al llamado al que nos llevará nuestra vida en el futuro. Nuevamente, me gustaría agradecer a los padres por apoyar a sus estudiantes, a los maestros por siempre cuidarnos a todos a lo largo de nuestro viaje hasta este día, a los administradores por facilitarnos este viaje y a los estudiantes por trabajar arduamente para lograr llegar a este gran día que marca el final de nuestro tiempo en la escuela secundaria. Deseo que todos prosperen gentilmente en el futuro y se sienten apasionados por sus caminos a seguir. Up next is the class valedictorian to give his word. So again, enjoy the rest of your graduation. Enseguida pasará el valedictorio de nuestra clase a darnos unas palabras. Así que nuevamente disfruten el resto de esta graduación.
It is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian of the graduating class of 2022, Jose Hernandez Vega. Jose has a 4.56 weighted GPA and plans to take a gap year before continuing higher education. Jose.
Good afternoon, Harding Ramp family. I'm happy to see everyone who came out to our graduation to witness such an amazing event for us. The class of 2022, in my eyes, will always be a unique one considering what we had to go through to get here. As a class, oh, there we go. Okay. Good afternoon, Harding Ramp family. Happy to see everyone who came out to our graduation to witness such an amazing moment for us. The class of 2022, in my eyes, will always be a unique one, considering what we've had to go through to get here. As a class, we've had to deal with school years like no other, such as dealing with COVID, the loss of our principal, Dr. Eric Ward, and having to live in the middle of history being made in the world around us. Despite all these setbacks and hardships we've experienced together, we've stayed strong together and we're able to face everything that came our way. Let us be grateful for the staff who looked out for us every day, the teachers who had to deal with their own hardships this year, but doing their best for us. We must also be grateful to our new principal, Mr. Glenn Starnes, who had to fill a massive role for us, and he did his best. Let's not forget to be grateful to our own families too. They raised us and took care of us, and guided our path to ensure we go far in life. Today is a major day for them as they finally get to see just how far their hard work and our hard work has taken us. This milestone is the first step in our new chapter. My fellow graduates, I am deeply honored to be standing here, looking at so many familiar faces and being able to smile because we worked these past 4 years to get here, and we've finally done it together. There will never be another class like ours, and I'm sure we will leave an impact on the upcoming classes as well. To me, the class of 22 is the embodiment of Ram toughness, as we've all stayed strong together to get to this incredible day. Each of us is strong in our own unique way. I truly believe that, and it makes me proud to call everyone here a strong and unique person that has an impact on the people around them. There will never be another you, so cherish the life you've been given. Cherish your friends, families, and all the people who supported you up to today. Our generation is unlike any other, and I can't wait to see just what impact we will make on the world. Let's find out just how bright each of us can shine and what impact we can make. Reflect on your lives today and feel accomplished and proud. Everyone's hard work has paid off, and I'm proud to say that we did it as a family. Let's make sure to take our first steps in our new lives proudly and face all challenges and hardships life gives us head on with the burning strength in our hearts. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Wow, class of 2022, you did it, and we are almost at the point in the ceremony that we all have been waiting for. First, I'd like to take a moment and give a shout out to all of our student speakers who served as program participants. Each of you represented us well, and we thank you. Class of 2022, not so long ago, you made the life-changing decision to begin your high school journey at Harding University High School. You have experienced personal tragedies and triumphs, collective victories and defeats, and nothing, and I mean nothing, is going to stop this celebration today. This year has been action-packed, and regardless of what it took for you to get here, you have earned this high school diploma, and that is a major accomplishment that hopefully the local news is somewhere here around to capture this positive story of the 278 Harding University High School graduates to date over the course of this year. Even if the news is not outside, just put up a positive post or go live on IG or Facebook, because everyone needs to know the good news that comes off of Allegheny Street. Graduates, despite what is going on in the world, you are built for this. You are resilient. You are Ram tough. As you leave the halls of Harding University, you have spent the last 4 years, know that we still need you. The world needs you. The world needs you to declare a word that pandemic, poverty, and pain caused by selfless violence will not have the last word. As you prepare to take off for college, the military, or the workforce, go and show the world your power, for I am convinced that you are going to be the class to change the world, the class that will come out into the world and recreate the definition of success. As I close, graduates, if you recall our time together on March the 9th, my third day on campus as your new principal, I made a commitment to you, and that commitment was that we would honor Dr. Eric T. Ward Sr. as your forever principal, not just in days here and in the weeks to come, but even at your graduation ceremony. So here today, June the 15th, 2022, your graduation day, although Dr. Ward is not here physically, I am confident that he is here with us in spirit and is here to honor your presence. And you have noticed a special portrait seated in the seat that is designated for the school principal for the class of 2022. So thank you, Dr. Ward, for your hard work. Class of 2022, stay strong, stay safe, and let's get to the moment that we all have been waiting for. The first 4 seats that are seated here are in honor of those members of the class of 2022 who are not physically with us today, but we will definitely honor their presence. It is my pleasure to present diplomas to the class of 2022. The audience, although this is a special moment, you are asked to consider to hold your applause and to turn up once all of the graduates have received their diplomas and come across this stage. Graduates, please rise as the marshals please bring you the first group of students to the stage.
Kayla Anna Janae Collier. Makaya Vargas. Marjorie Stefania Aguilar Olivia. Yahir Alamilla. Jordi Isaac Alegría Martinez. David Alfaro Lovo. Lourdes Gabriela Alvarado. Akira Marche Anderson. Jakari Marquise Anderson. Victoria Lakia Andrews. Naisha Titina Anthony. Salmai Elizabeth Arisa Amaya. Messiah Antoine Ashford. Laquan Lee Avery. Alexis Ernesto Avila. Mariama Dioldua Ba. Justin Isaiah Bailey. Tajay Anthony Marquise Bailey. Alexis Balpuesta Mercado. Victor Daniel Benavides. Anne-Marie Denise Bernard. Seth Avery Bishop. Anaya Jamiri Black Milner. Shalise Rayon Blackman. Logan Jamar Blair. Kareem Tamar Brevard. Janae Sharqueen Brown. Khalees Micaiah Brody. Abria Nichelle Brian Walton. Xavier Jamaica Burris. Brian Caballero Julian. Erica Odalis Cabrera Guzman. Aquarius Jaheim Caldwell. Antonio Jashawn Campbell. Ashley Jasmine Campbell. Robert Laquante Cannon. Shakaya Denise Carruthers. Frank Timothy Carter. Zakaya Lene Carter. Oliver Snyder Castillo Aguilar. Charlie Castro Canseco. Rodrigo Castro Miguel. Albrieris Castro Rosario. Jalen Keishawn Seja. Tamaya Ayana Solis. Jacoby Christian Chavez Simmons. Karen Nicole Chavez Ceballos. James Franklin Clark. Brian Climaco Perez. Catherine Santos. Hector Andre Coronel Guerrero. Jabre Eugenia Cooper. Shakaya Craig. Karan DeAndre Crowder. Josiah Devontae Crudup. Alan Cruz. Epson David Cruz Pineda. Louis Dagout. Ariana Shamise Davis. Cristal Alize Davis. Louis Lee Davis. Micah Andrina Davis. Octavian Jamal Davis. Quamarius Jashawn Davis. Randy Maurice Davis. Ramir Delur. Abel Isaias Diaz Maldonado. Bashan Digsby. Emery Yamani Digsby. Shamise Marie Dixon. Kamani Xavier Dixon. Sanaya Elise Dixon. William Travis Durham. Maya Ni Iban. Waigari Iban. Nathan Shamar Ellis. Jamarian Keyshawn Ellison. Dominique Tremaine Irwin. Adriana Escobar Lopez. Jocelyn Espinosa, Marco Antonio Espinosa, Samuel Emmanuel Farrell, Mariah Antoinette Fenner, Emily Morales Figueredo, Serenity Kamani Firms, Dequarius Naquan Freeland, Evelyn Gannon, Austin Dimitri Gatewood, Damani Amaya Gatewood, Amari Malai Gilliam, Jocelyn Giovanni Gore, Shania Demetria Greer, Diego Mauricio Guillén, Merritt H., Samuel Devon Hall, Braylon Deonye Hamrick, Kamante Laquan Harmon, Nigel Miguel Harmon, Jamarius Tywayne Hart, Sade Elise Hart, Cesar Alexis Hernandez, Cuauhtemoc Hernandez, Alexis Gabriel Hernandez Carvajal, Christopher Hernandez Alpizar, Juan Luis Hernandez Cuevas, Citlali Hernandez Hernandez, Alan Hernandez Rivera, Jaden Marquise Hodge, Roshan Laquan Howard, Christian Isaiah Hunt, Tina Kasor Huing, Kimberly Danixa Irialte Mejia, Alan Ivy, Jeray Rondell Johnson, Maya Sari Johnson, Isaiah Teray Jones, Trevor Keyshawn Kelly, Latrell Desmond Carr, Amele Ametowoyona Katevi, Coco Emmanuel Miracle Colico, Tu Kasor, DeMarco Jaquan Taihi Lee, Michael Jerome Levinston, Marissa Linares Soriano, Sierra Dasana Lindsay Hoyt, Sakaya Shalay Lipscomb, Yasmin Judith Lopez Alcantar, Donis Javier Lopez, Kenneth E. Mack, Natalie Giselle Maradiaga, Morgan Sofia Marquez, Fernando Marquez Lopez, Giovanni Javier Marquez Mena, Christopher John Martin, Celeste Martinez Rodriguez, Amani Desmonique Massey, Tiance Unique Massey, Crystal Maxwell, Hector Luis Mayen Guillén, Desiree Diamond McAdams, Jadia Shanae McCauley, Lamont Felman McInnes, Ivan Von Shea McKinney, Kiara Dayon McManus Marble, Henry Medina Solis, Julieta Medinas Roja, Michelle Jareli Mendez Espinoza, Joan Raul Miramonte Martinez, Embry Ariana Kanija Lee Miller, Kevin Devon Mitchell, Ramiro Montes, Giovanni Moranchel Martinez, Alison Nicole Morales Castillo, Luke Michael Morris, Anderson Mujica Lopez, Cameron Lamonte Murphy, Brianna Shanice Myers, Areli Sofia Ordonez Sanchez, Kamani Jamila Parrish, Yareni Mejia Maradiaga, Rodwin Jaciel Pena Valdez, Damara Elizabeth Perez Salaya. Lamija Monet Sullivan. Haddis Tades. Sabrina Panu Tao. Corey Kiera Thomas. Nicholas Anthony Thomas. Chimdike Nelson Uche. Janaya Zakiel Vaughn. Denzel Isao Villanueva Milla. Tommy Long Fee. Leana Michelle Pittman. Alexandra Ramos Alvarez. Zaira Marbeli Ramos Cansaca. Makaya Jabria Reed. Nazir Sharif Reed. Edison Omar Reyes Sandoval. Zion Anthony Rhyme. William B. Richards. Jacob Rivas Cano. Damian Maurice Robinson. Josiah Robinson. Hung Rochum. Moise Alberto Romero Lopez. Aravia Shamaria Walker. Marvon LaShawn Walker. Erica Charlotte Walker Patton. Shariah Tiara Ware. Curtis Malik Washington. Janaya Talise Watkins. Daryl Watson. Kadri Alim Watson. Isaiah Weathers. Amorie Monique Westbrook. Jalen Lamaya White. DeMichael Lamarco Williams. Anthony Rosales Villavencio. Jose Abel Sagastumi Cruz. Aaliyah Scott. Hunter Blake Sensing. Jabril Sharp Coram. Troy Deontay Simmons. Zabria LaShawn Simpson. Roscoe Tamari Nashawn Singletary. Wajani Sue. Tamaya Smith. Andreas Antonio Spates. Malik Christopher Stevenson. Shalia LaShonda Stitt. D'Artagnan Treshard Williams. Sorry. Jemiah Alicia Williams. Michael Lawrence Woods. Isaiah Alexander Celaya Galindo. Merari Paola Sarmiento Hernandez. Taekwon Davis. Ashling Oro. Stacy Oro. Catherine Stacy Ann Davidson. Audrey Christina Stinson. Jaleria Shanasia Connor. Josue Polio. Lizzie Sevilla Acosta. Giancarlo Cayo. Felipe de Jesus Garcia Cruz. Jose Andre Hernandez Vega. Trayshawn Kohari Pickett Johnson.
To all of our graduates, may I have your attention, please? Please stand. By the authority vested in me as principal of Harding University High School and by the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I now pronounce you graduates of Harding University High School, class of 2022. You may turn your tassel from the right to the left.